Thrill hunters, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to look at the dark side of amusement park history as we count down the top 8 worst roller coaster accidents. Prepare yourselves, because we're going to take a scary ride through some of the worst things that have happened on roller coasters. From technical problems to mistakes made by people, these terrible accidents are a sobering reminder of how important safety is in the world of thrill rides. Let's get started. 9. The CYCLONE roller coaster fire, 1944. On May 26, 1944, Palisades Amusement Park in New Jersey saw another catastrophe. The park's wooden CYCLONE roller coaster thrilled guests with its twists and turns. On this fateful day, joy and enthusiasm turned into horrible misery. The CYCLONE roller coaster operator's booth caught fire, destroying the wooden structure. Riders and spectators were frightened by flames. Worse, the ride operator couldn't stop it. Riders descended the tracks ignorant of the danger as the booth burned. The riders' desperate attempts to stop the ride failed, and 7 individuals, including 6 children, died in an instant. The CYCLONE roller coaster disaster stressed fire safety and operator training. It showed that even the most exhilarating attractions must prioritize guest safety and well-being. 8. The Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Derailment, 2003. Jumping ahead to September 25, 2003, we find ourselves at Disneyland Paris, where an unsuspecting crowd gathered to enjoy the thrills of the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad roller coaster. However, what was meant to be a day of excitement quickly turned into a nightmare. As one of the trains sped along the track, disaster struck when it derailed, colliding with a maintenance trolley. Chaos ensued as passengers were jolted from their seats and sent flying through the air. One unfortunate individual lost their life in the accident, and several others suffered injuries of varying severity. Subsequent investigations into the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad derailment revealed a series of troubling findings. Inadequate maintenance and safety checks were identified as contributing factors to the tragic incident. This led to a renewed focus on regular inspections, maintenance protocols, and improved safety standards within the amusement park industry. 7. The MINDBENDER Accident, 1986. West Edmonton Mall, Alberta, Canada, June 14, 1986. The MINDBENDER, an indoor roller coaster, was in the mall. However, what was supposed to be fun turned into a heartbreak. The MINDBENDER crashed that day. The 31-passenger coaster train derailed when a wheel assembly failed. The train hit a concrete structure, causing immense carnage. The MINDBENDER disaster, Canada's deadliest roller coaster accident, killed 3 people. After a comprehensive investigation, mechanical failure caused the terrifying derailment. The MINDBENDER accident re-emphasized ride maintenance, inspections, and roller coaster component integrity. Amusement park safety was underscored by the tragedy. 6. The Superman Ride of Steel Accident, 2001. Finally, on May 1, 2001, the Superman Ride of Steel roller coaster at Six Flags New England crashed. On that fatal day, this renowned attraction, famed for its dramatic drops and exhilarating speed, was destroyed. A 55-year-old park staffer had a sad miscommunication with the ride operator during maintenance. An incoming train killed the worker during maintenance. The incident underscored the significance of park staff and ride operators communicating well. It reminded us that even ordinary amusement park tasks must be done carefully to avoid accidents and save lives. The Big Dipper derailment in 1921 and the Superman Ride of Steel accident in 2001 demonstrate the fatal effects of disregarding safety regulations. They improved roller coaster safety rules, ride design, maintenance, and operator training. Today, amusement parks worldwide prioritize guest safety to prevent such terrible accidents. 5. 1 dead, 19 injured. Osaka, Japan, May 5, 2007. In Osaka, Japan on May 5, 2007, a tragic event unfolded at Expo Land. A stand-up coaster called Fujin Raijin 2, manufactured by Togo, turned into a nightmare. The coaster initially operated smoothly, following its intended layout. However, disaster struck when the train suddenly veered left and crashed into a guardrail, resulting in the death of a young woman. The train continued its course, dragging the woman's head along the rail and pinning riders on the left side. Once the ride came to a stop, the injured riders were treated, but the damage had already been done. The accident was later attributed to a broken wheel axle, which had not undergone the necessary inspection due to financial constraints. Expo Land's attendance declined significantly, leading to its closure in 2009. 4. 1 dead, 6 injured. Tulsa, Oklahoma, April 20th, 1997. Bell's Amusement Park in Tulsa, Oklahoma was the site of one of the most infamous roller coaster accidents in history. On April 20th, 1997, a train carrying an unspecified number of passengers experienced a chain system failure while ascending the lift hill. As a result, the coaster rolled backward, defying the normal function of the anti-rollback mechanism. Tragically, a 14-year-old boy was ejected from the train and lost his life instantly, while 6 others sustained severe injuries. The accident was attributed to the park's use of a non-approved material to replace the anti-rollback system, ultimately leading to the park's closure in 2006. 3. 3 deaths, Revere Beach, Massachusetts, 1911. At Revere Beach in Massachusetts, a series of accidents occurred on a roller coaster, resulting in the loss of 3 lives. Firstly, a treasurer of the ride, while giving a safety lecture to passengers, disregarded his own advice and stood on the ride, tragically losing his life. Despite this incident, the installation of new brakes and restraints, which were desperately needed, was neglected by the park. In another incident, a man attempted to retrieve his hat and fell from the poorly designed restraints, getting dragged by a subsequent train for over 30 feet before succumbing to his injuries. The accidents highlighted the park's negligence in ensuring rider safety. 2. 2 deaths, Marriott's Great America, United States. At Marriott's Great America Amusement Park, tragedy struck on Willard's Wizard. A teenage boy stepped onto the roller coaster, unaware that another train, out of control, was entering the station. The impact launched the boy onto the tracks, where he was crushed by the same train, resulting in his death. 8 others also suffered injuries in this horrifying incident. The blame was placed on disruptive electrical currents that interfered with the ride safety systems. Following the accident, Willard's Wizard was dismantled and permanently removed from the park. 1. The Big Dipper, Battersea Park, London, England, May 30th, 1972. In Battersea Park, London, the Big Dipper, a wooden roller coaster, faced numerous problems from its opening day. In May 1951, an empty car derailed, knocking over a protective railing and stranding passengers in the remaining carts. In 1968, another crash resulted in a woman sustaining a broken arm. However, the worst accident occurred on May 30th, 1972. As 31 people boarded the coaster and ascended the chain lift, the mechanism prematurely released, causing the cars to plummet backward down a hill and derail during a turn. Tragically, 5 children lost their lives and 13 others were injured. The park manager and the coaster's engineer faced charges of manslaughter but were ultimately acquitted. Nevertheless, this incident led to the permanent closure of the park. And that's our list of the 8 worst roller coaster accidents in the history of entertainment parks. Remember that roller coasters are fun and exciting, but it's important to put safety first and follow all ride directions when you're at a theme park. We hope this video taught you something and opened your eyes. If you liked it, make sure to click subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our exciting content in the future. Now, we want to know what you think about these roller coaster accidents. Leave a note with your thoughts, and until next time, stay safe and have fun riding.